Libra, you are up for the May Love Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform, podcasts everywhere. As for the reading, take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now, let's get into the reading. Also, just a warning, the tarot deck that I'm using is kind of racy. So if you have sensitive eyes, this ain't it for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm using oracle cards and I'm using tarot cards. First card that came out is Girl with a Snake, and it says Empath and Narcissist Paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. The thing that stays with me here is being charmed or used. Honestly, I feel that you've been charmed by someone. But that's coming to an end with the World card. A lesson has been learned. Don't forget, World card is fixed energy, which is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. But also the World card is Saturn energy, which is Capricorn's ruling planet. So, and with Saturn, that means lessons are learned. It means that there's karma involved too. It means that you're graduating. I feel you've learned your lesson on teaching people how to treat you. So this is kind of the energy where it's like, all right, we're closing this out. I'm not being charmed anymore. I'm not being used anymore. It is where you're at. Now, the other card that came out is Not Today. It says, not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, still angry. So there could be something where you're setting up boundaries or where you're angry or still angry about something, or someone's angry at you or what have you, but you're not dealing with it. You refuse to deal with it. One reason you refuse to deal with it is because the Empress is what's clarifying it. Your thing is like, okay, well, this is beneath me. I'm the Empress. Why am I dealing with this? The Empress doesn't get off of her throne to deal with nonsense. That isn't what the Empress does. The Empress is just the Empress and keeps it moving. And I feel that might be your energy. Empress is Libra energy. It's also Taurus energy. It's also Cancer energy as well. But you're not dealing with it. You feel, I just heard, you're not casting pearls amongst swine, is what I heard. Now, because of this reset in energy, because again, now that this is closing out, because this is the last card in the major arcana, the World card. And then it starts over again with the Fool, which is fresh start, brand new. But now that the energy has changed and you're approaching things differently, we have the Dragonfly. It says, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So you're changing how you do things. You're healing pain from the past. And there's a curiosity about things. Also, things are coming out, which makes sense because Mercury retrograde is happening during most of May. So stuff coming out is not a surprise. Don't be surprised if you find out more things. Also, on the flip side of that, and I'm just going to be honest, if you've done certain things, don't be surprised that they come out in May. All right? You know better than me. Now, clarifying this card is the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, about commitment institutions. And then also can be about marriage. And then we have the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. This is about lovers, or it can be about choices, which is what the card originally was until it was changed. It was originally the Choice card. So for that, some of you could be dealing with the Gemini as well. What I feel for some of you, something may be happening during Taurus season and Gemini season is what I'm getting. Which May is Taurus season, and then, of course, June is Gemini season. So something may be happening during May and June that involves a choice and commitment. I feel like this person that you've been dealing with, when you have this reset in energy, it may throw them off. Like they're like, okay, wait a second, Libra, why are you acting like this? I usually am able to charm you. You're not falling for it this time. That type of thing. And then that may cause them to be in a suspended state because they don't know how to approach you. Now, this is the Hangman energy. And Hangman is about being in a suspended state. Also, it's about sacrifice. Also, it can be about seeing things from a different point of view, seeing things from a different lens or through a different lens. For this particular situation with the Hangman energy, I also feel that going back to the sacrifice, you feel that you've sacrificed enough and now it's time for them to sacrifice. You feel like you've been doing all the sacrificing and now it's time for them to start sacrificing, and that is possibly throwing them off too. But what I'm getting from this is that you're learning how to respect yourself, and also you're not accepting breadcrumbs anymore. You're not accepting crumbs. You're the empress. What empress accepts crumbs? Name me one empress in history that has accepted crumbs. Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. So, yeah, that's kind of the energy. All right, so that's what I have for you, Libra. Until next time, be blessed.